Applying an outside patch to repair a small puncture in your RDC. If you have a small puncture in your RDC, you will notice that the fabric has been compromised. Unlike the pinhole leak, a small puncture is clearly visible and will require an outside patch to stop the leak. The first step in repairing the puncture is to fold the fabric over and work the glue into the white fibers of the fabric. This is done before you move on to apply the patch and helps to strengthen the area. Start by putting some MEK onto your cloth and wiping the area on the fold. The solution will dry immediately and you can go ahead and apply the glue. In this demonstration, we are using Clifton adhesive glue, mainly because it has a handy application brush. Apply the glue to any spot of white fabric you see showing through the edges of the puncture and make sure it gets a good, liberal coating. Use a cloth if necessary to wipe off any excess glue. Set that aside and allow the glue to dry. In the meantime, we will cut out the patch. The basic rule of thumb for this step is to cut a patch that is 1 inch larger than the hole all around. In this example, we will cut a 2-inch round patch and we will use the bottom of the glue can as our guide. Next, you will need your cutting board and the repair material. Using the can as a guide, trace around it with a sharp knife. After you've cut out the patch, it is a good idea to go around it again with your knife to create a smooth, regular shape. Once you have prepared the patch, place it over the hole and trace around it with your pin. It is important to note that a pin will leave a permanent mark, as the oils will soak into the fabric. To prevent this, apply some MEK onto your cloth and prepare the area all around the hole as soon as possible, usually within 30 minutes of marking the fabric. Not only does this prep the area for the adhesive, but if done soon enough, it makes the line less visible when the repair is done. After applying the MEK to the area around the puncture, do the same for the patch you have prepared. Be aware that there is a face side on the material which is smoother, so you would normally prepare the reverse side. Right after the MEK is applied, you can add the glue. Apply the glue liberally to the patch and set it aside to dry. Return to the puncture area and apply the adhesive carefully within the markings you made earlier. Use plenty of glue. This is one of the keys to a successful repair. We recommend that you apply more than one coat. Set both areas aside and allow to dry for at least 30 minutes. After they have had time to dry, take the patch and position it on top of your markings. Hold it in place while you grab the heat gun, waving it continuously over the patch. If you see the color change to orange, it is getting too hot. Check it with your hand from time to time. The temperature should be around 100 degrees Fahrenheit to get a good take.
Will melt the material.
The next step is to work the patch down with a smoothing tool. Apply strong pressure across the whole patch until it feels smooth. There are different tools you can use, such as the flexible edge of a knife or ruler. The patch should now be nice and tight to the fabric and virtually impossible to peel back.